2020 is a year like no other. We've navigated through, from leadership through myself and management and all of our workforce, to deliver an incredibly strong year in an incredibly challenging time.
Great Annual Savings Group reached a milestone within our CSR strategy, reaching £100,000 raised by colleagues in under 3 years. The group reached the 100k target in a number of different ways, from zip wires across the Tyne, skydives from 15,000 feet, running 13.1 miles to walking across fire. They have showcased their generosity on countless occasions. Recruitment continued to accelerate with a further 18 starters inducted, and plans to supercharge the group's growth took shape. We also dedicated every Friday of the month to supporting local businesses by inviting them into the office as part of our Feel Fab Friday scheme. This gave staff exclusive access to products at discounted rates, whilst providing a promotional platform for local independents. We launched our Instagram account just in time for it to become a useful channel to communicate with staff from home. This is because the entire workforce transitioned to a tech-driven home working solution, enabling short-term protection whilst the growing COVID-19 issue was dealt with.
You must stay at home.
Or so we thought. It seemed coronavirus wasn't to be a flash in the pan. Most colleagues were furloughed at the start of April, with the group voluntarily topping up their pay packets to the full 100% of their earnings. During the months that followed, we went beyond focusing on our people's financial well-being and stretched to physical and emotional support too. Despite 95% of the group being furloughed, a small group of committed key personnel continued to work from home to ensure our customers' service needs were met and key dates were not missed. The performance of this group was an inspiration to all gas, and they even oversaw the 10,000th customer to come on board. We were pleased to welcome back a reduced team to a newly updated HQ at Spectrum 6. The 5-figure investment meant desk space doubled overnight, and our offices were decked out in the latest safety features and equipment. PPE equipment was distributed on an individual basis to all colleagues across the entire country. In July, we wanted to hear how our people had fared during lockdown and invited them to send us their lockdown stories. It was heartwarming to hear from the Gas family and made for a very popular video. To keep spirits high, we began to unveil details on our planned new HQ, including a 7,500 square foot gymnasium and a huge catering facility run by an executive chef. Another huge announcement made for a proud July for any Sunderland supporter at the group, as we were revealed as the principal partner for 2020-21, including a Great Annual Savings Group sponsored Sunderland shirt. The big announcement. The group revealed plans to double headcount over the coming 18 months to reach more than 600 employees and make the move into the stunning new HQ building by the end of 2020. The follower competition on our Twitter account raised £5,000 for the Sunderland Food Bank, thanks to engagement with supporters and Sunderland residents, and the money was donated via a socially distanced handover. We welcome back the rest of our colleagues from furlough leave and announced our plans to convert our current headquarters in Spectrum 6 into a dedicated performance and development hub, giving talented sales professionals a route into the cost reduction sector and also act as the home for a very special project. As the impacts of the pandemic started to become apparent, Chief Executive Brad Groves was conscious of the business's duty to ensure employment opportunities for young people and those wanting a change of career. With this in mind, he struck a groundbreaking deal with partners East Durham College to create 100 apprenticeships at Gas, each with a guaranteed permanent job upon completion. Elsewhere, we achieved the Better Health at Work Award Gold status for our promotion of healthy lifestyles outside of our immediate workforce. A trio of prestigious achievements adorned a glittering November at the group. First, Gas reached 5-star excellence status on our digital Trustpilot account. We were named in joint second place on Glassdoor's UK-wide list of best workplaces for work-life balance. Finally, Gas took up a top 10 listing on Ward Hadaway's top 50 fastest growing companies in the North East. The 22-year-old list celebrates innovation, growth and commercial achievement, all of which have become synonymous with Great Annual Savings Group. We also found out the name of our new home thanks to some creative colleagues, Seaview HQ. If November was all about receiving, December was all about giving. Gas's new group CSR manager, Tom, led a passionate charge from colleagues in all parts of the country to support a Christmas collection of food and cash for donation to communities in Seaham, Spennymoor, Peterlee and Hitton and Easing Lane. These are 4 areas with ties to the group, and the total raise between Gas and Spennymoor Town of Sea reached £20,000. This helped provide food parcels, gifts and essentials for more than 1,000 disadvantaged and isolated families whose situations have been worsened by the pandemic. Delivery partner, Mencap, who operate across County Durham, went as far to suggest Gas had saved Christmas for their patients. For sure, the thank you video they produced was all the thanks our colleagues would ever need for their trademark generosity. So, despite the national chaos and disruption, 2020 was another landmark year for Gas. The final day of 2020 was spent introducing our colleagues to Seaview HQ, as a teaser ready to return to work full of enthusiasm for 2021. It worked. Our positive feedback and gobsmacked reactions went viral in the region on social media, with our thoughts and sneak peeks at the facility being viewed more than 50,000 times. Unfortunately, the ongoing pandemic dampened spirits on just our second day back. But if 2020 has taught us anything, it's that setbacks won't stop us as long as we continue to work together.
The business that we have achieved and the milestones that we've delivered through 2020 in the middle of a pandemic just tell us really what the potential is. So I believe the pandemic at the moment doesn't feel that way with all the doom and gloom, but I believe in 6 to 12 months, good, strong businesses who have a business opportunity where they can trade will come out of it very, very strong.